Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy CP Awareness Month. Oh my god, so fun. So CP is spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy, and as you all know, I have spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy. Oh my god. What up? What a concept! No, I'm just saying. I'm kind of in a funny mood today. So let's talk about how it affects me. So when I was born, I didn't have enough oxygen to my brain, and my lungs were not fully developed, and I was in the intensive care unit for like a year when I was born. So, and I was on oxygen, and yeah, it was just a lot for my parents. So yeah, that's what happened. I couldn't talk, couldn't speak till I was like 5 years old. And yeah, so that's what happened when I was born. So, or like that's how I got diagnosed with CP. That's, why, I am in a wheelchair. But, the one thing that I have learned, being diagnosed with CP, and also like, I know I get that question a lot. CP is like something that you can't, something that just happens. You can't just like, you don't get it like with in genetics. You can't pass it down to people. You can't do any of that. It's just like you're born with like trauma, or something happens during birth, or so you can't do any. You either you get it when you're like born, or I think you could get like diagnosed later in life, but normally it happens like when you're born. You get diagnosed. So like you can't like pass it down to people. You could do like some of the tests for other disabilities, like I think there's a couple of different ones for other disabilities, but not for mine. I just came how I came, and it is what it is. So anyway, so let me talk about how you treat CP. There's not many options to treat CP. So CP is not a curable disability. It doesn't have a cure. It's not like one day, or I could walk in a walker, which is I'm extremely grateful for that my body has the function to do that. But CP is not a cure, It's not like you can take like this pill and it's gonna cure your whole thing you have going on here. Sadly, it's not a cure. But so you do a lot of therapy, you do a lot of exercises, especially when I was younger. I went to therapy like every single day, and I went to speech therapy because it does impact your speech a lot. And there's two ways, or there's a lot of other medications, but the two most commonly used medication is oral baclofen, like you take it orally by mouth. It's a muscle relaxer that people can get prescribed through their doctor, and like you can take it through that way, or you can get a baclofen pump, which is, I have a baclofen pump currently, and you just go and get it refilled, and it gives you liquid to the spine, and then you can start going, and it gives you constant medication. So throughout my whole day, I get like bolus doses. So I get like bolus doses at 10:30, like, you know, all these different times, and then I get regular doses throughout the regular times. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but that's just how my doctors explained it to me. So I've been on the baclofen since I was 18 years old. So how you get it done is like, or how you figure out what medication is better for you. You go to this place called a clinic with all these different teams of doctors, and they look at your diagnosis, and they figure out, you know, what is better for your body. And so I met with them at Stanford, and they were like, you know, we really want you to be considered of the baclofen pump. We think it's gonna make your body more happier, make you more happier, all these things. So I went to go get it done, and I've been on baclofen pump for since I was 18, so like on and off, but yeah, I would say that it is really scary to be on baclofen pump because it's just a lot more complications, and it's a lot more risk involved, and the recovery time. You know, I'm just gonna say, like, advise to your doctor, like, go with your doctor's opinions, and if you want to do the baclofen pump, go ahead and do it. I'm just saying, there is risk involved, and there is time, and, you know, you gotta be aware of your body. And I would say it's kind of hard, because if your body is way, like, for me, it's way happier on baclofen pump, on the liquid pump form, than it was on baclofen. But it is a really big commitment. It's not like something that you choose lightly. It's more of the last resort, because you tried every other option, and this was my last resort. And you know, but it doesn't fix, you still have CP regardless. You still have whatever diagnosis you deal with regardless, but it just helps it, you know, because it keeps your body on a happy medium, like, I don't know if I'm describing that right, but I still get random days where it's like, oh my god, my hip hurts, my legs, all this, randomly happens. So that's how I manage my CP. And thank God for, like, family and all that stuff, because doing a baclofen pump was a big decision. But it's a lot to have to be considered, but I would say I'm doing okay as of right now. And I would say if you're going through, like, stress, and, it just heightens a little bit. And so, you're not going to be at the same dose forever. I just switched my dose a little bit. So I went back in a couple weeks ago because I kind of felt like I needed a new dose. And I would say the only hard thing about that is, like, you don't want to get too much or too little. So you have to go off of, like, what you feel is best. And yeah, and, like, for me, I don't want to change it too much, because sometimes, for anyone, it's just, it gives me a little bit of anxiety when I go in there to refill, but we're gonna talk about it another time. But for now, I'm a baclofen fan, or baclofen pump fan. It's not, and I want to be clear, is like, I don't know. I feel like it would, I'm not saying this to like offend anyone, but I feel like, because I also have a lot of friends that got injured, or, you know, haven't been in a wheelchair their whole life. And like I personally say all the time, or not all the time, but I feel like since I got diagnosed when I was born, basically, or, you know, I was in a wheelchair when I turned 5 years old. It's all that I ever known. I never known walking, quote unquote, normally. And I'm just saying, like, you just gotta live whatever is best for you. If you wanna roll up there and talk to the crowd, talk to the crowd. You know, if you wanna go shopping with your friends, go shopping. If you wanna go out to dinner, go out to dinner. You know, we can still be as independent as we want to be, even though circumstances change, situations change, all these things. So yeah, but I just wanted to share a little bit more on my life and a little bit, you know, more insight to like what I deal with now. And no, it's not easy every single day. Every single day, sometimes I just want to, you know, not deal with wheelchair or not deal with like muscle spasms, or, you know, sometimes I just want to, I don't do this that often. No, because I have great family support. I'm just saying it's okay to, like, if you have a day where it's like, it's a lot, it's okay. Because I'm 25 years old and I've been in this chair all my life. And some days, some days is a lot. You know, it's a lot to have your, you know, I do pretty well with this, but it's a lot to have, you know, you being not able to get up and go to the bathroom, or you being able to get up and roll in your chair. Sometimes, a lot of times I do this, is I'm like, I just can't feel like transferring today, or I don't feel like getting up and going, or like, you know, sometimes I just stay in my chair just to not get out and do another transfer. And I know that's whatever is best for you, like whatever you guys want to do, but like for me, I just think the less times I have to transfer, the better. I mean, no, just getting dressed sometimes is just, hey, kind of give me a workout. But yeah, no, I wanted to do this video because I want to be more vulnerable and honest and real. Because, you know, we're all badass bitches. I do social media because I love it. And if you don't like this video, then stop watching. Because, you know, I will always do whatever I want. Because I am, you know, I just always want to preach independence. However your independence empowers you, however you want to be as independent, however I want to be as independent. We can all be independent together. We can all be as independent together. And I know for me, you see me, you know, out, you know, like doing, you know, learning how to do different stuff. And last year you saw me a lot of being at home and being stuck in bed. But this year, it's a lot of things are changing. A lot. Some of them are okay. Some of them are circumstances. Some of them are good. It just depends on the day. But, I just want to and be open with you guys and be more honest. Sometimes, after having all these surgeries, your body changes, circumstances change, and so right now I'm in a phase where it's like, actually I don't have to wear sweatpants anymore. I love the sweatpants, but sometimes I just want to put makeup on and just feel like Angelica again. Because she's in there. She's back in full effect. I feel like, ever since I posted the video with Victoria, I got a lot of people liked it, and which is good. But now I'm ready to be more honest and open with you guys. So, with that being all said, if you like, make sure you like, subscribe, and happy CP Awareness Month. Bye!